Welcome back to EternalDawnDesigns. So, I'm going to be talking about aliens, who I call off-worlders. And so, I believe I had my first encounter between 9 and 13 years old. And recently, in what I call my reawakening, or the second awakening, I found some old journals where I wrote down about my abduction experience that I call a invitation. I call myself an invitee instead of an abductee. I just want to take the victim out of it, but at the same time, there are moments where our relationship can be strained, just like in any family. But we have worked on that, and we have really worked together. It's a beautiful thing. So anyways, I had my experience, and I wrote it down in my journal when I was a kid. And now, in my later 20s, really in my middle 20s it all started, or restarted. But I read my journal, and it described that abduction at a young age. And this will help those who are following manifestation and all that. I spoke it out loud. I spoke it out loud. When I read the journal, I basically said out loud, I'm in contact with aliens. I'm in contact with extraterrestrial life. I'm in contact with intelligences, consciousnesses that are not from this world. I said something along those lines. And I believe that night or very soon after, I saw what I used to call the alien drone, the gray drone. It was a being. So the first time I saw it, I forgot all about it. It was completely blocked off. I didn't even know anything had happened. So the second time it came, which when I saw it the second time, I knew I had seen it the first time. I believe that was between February and the beginning of March of 2024. And it was this green alien drone with green gas evaporating from it, a sort of misty, multicolored thing. Maybe it was its aura. I don't know. But I've seen this green mist, this green multicolored whatever it is, of different spiritual entities. And even though this being is not necessarily spiritual, like it's a living being, I know now. But at the time, I just thought it was a drone. And at the time, because I was going through such a negative spiral, I thought it was my punishment. I thought that it was a